I'm level 236 on floor 500 of the Bottomless Buffet. Here's an important announcement I bet you didn't know about Splatoon Raiders. We've got 7,970 damage, and now we're at 9,245 damage. That concentrated fire ability seems awesome at first, right? 16% damage to a target on the third hit and after. Let's try that again, shall we? 1, 2, 3. An increase on the third shot. Seems innocent enough to me, right? Now let's try that going 1, 2, 3. Now naturally, that third shot on a different target doesn't have increased damage because it's a different target, right? The skill description is damage dealt to salmonids hit with 3 or more consecutive attacks is increased 16%. Now, consecutive could really be left up for interpretation, right? To most of us, it means a few attacks within a short period of time. That's kind of what consecutive means in a lot of video games, right? But consecutive could also mean uninterrupted combo, right? So let's test that out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, we don't get the increase there, right? Let's do it faster. Oh no. Oh no, guys. Yeah, as you can see, concentrated fire actually gets reset the moment that you hit any other target. So let's say that you're using something like Splatter Shot, which I dumped like 50,000 shards into concentrated fire on here. I'm gonna unequip my other bonuses. All right, so the only skill we have on now is concentrated fire. Let's take a look here. 1, 2, 3, it's boosted. 1, 2, 3, it's boosted. 1, 2, 3. And we have the concentrated fire bonus. 1, 2, 3. We have the concentrated fire bonus. Now there is, if you go a few seconds without hitting it for the third time, see, you lose the concentrated fire bonus. So you gotta hit it 3 times really quick. So let's try hitting it 3 times really quick before the dummy resets, but with 1 shot in between, right? So we go 1, 2, 1, 3. But we don't get the bonus. 1, 2, 1, 3. No bonus. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh no! Do you guys see what I'm saying? If you hit any target other than the original, the concentrated fire bonus resets. So let's say that you're spraying around with the Splatter Shot Junior. Look at this. Our damage never goes up beyond 6,871, even though we're hitting each target 3 or more times. Since we're going back and forth and we're hitting a bunch of targets at the same time, it's technically not concentrated fire. It's technically not consecutive attacks, and that's actually what this skill rewards. And that sort of makes sense in a game where you aren't hitting 20,000 salmonids at the same time. In this game, they're all grouping up together. It's impossible to only hit one, even when you're focusing down a single target. And so I really don't like the concentrated fire. Even though I spent a bunch of money on it, I'm really pissed because now I see it's not working how I thought it worked. So this is a general PSA to not make the same stupid mistake that I did. Concentrated fire actually sucks. You should be building into close range or long range, depending on which one you prefer for your weapon if you want a final damage boost. In terms of options that I'm looking at now, obviously we have close combat. There's also the fire. There's also risky reward for the damage bonus when in danger. Hopefully I'm getting scorched from another source. That's kind of the hope here, which means I can fully invest in close combat. I am taking off that concentrated fire and replacing it with close combat for my Primo Lifeguard Splattershot Junior build. But in general here, you're going to want to go for that long range or really any other bonus, because concentrated fire is going to be constantly reset by your gadget uses. Watch this. You can see we have concentrated fire on this butane blaster here, and I'm about to demonstrate the difference that turning it on and off makes. 10% bonus close combat damage. So it's going to be 32,000 damage base. And you can see that it actually spikes to 37,000 damage. And that's because it's getting the concentrated fire bonus of 16%. But often it's going to repeatedly dip back down to that 32,000, even though we don't stop shooting it. And the reason for that is that pesky left booyah ring that I purposefully set up at this angle. It is going back and hitting the dummy on the left. And when it does that, the concentrated fire counter goes over to those dummies, and it goes 1, 2, 1, 2 as the booyah ring hits it. And then when we shoot this big target, it resets back to 1 on the big target, and then it keeps counting up there. So as the booyah rings circling us hit the target and bring our counter back up to 3, you're going to see concentrated fire reprocure, but that doesn't actually make it good. Being able to repeatedly turn something on and off is not as good as having it on whenever you want it. So I really don't recommend taking concentrated fire. I've got more videos coming with technical aspects of the game. So subscribe for more Splatoon content that doesn't waste your time, because I've been doing this since Splatoon 2 released. and join us live on stream to play with us. I'm looking for people to go through floor 500 plus of the Bottomless Buffet with. With love and peace, thank you so much for watching, and don't use concentrated fire.